Alright guys, welcome to another vlog. Today we're going to be doing something way different than usual. We're actually going to be building a bike out of wood, a dirt bike out of wood to be specific. I've got some designs laid out here. I don't know if you guys can see this. It's going to be a mix between a 1998 Honda CR250 and a 1974 Honda CR250. So it's going to have the dual shock in the back because that's easier than the mono shock. And then I don't know what to do for the suspension in the front yet, so we're going to figure that out. But today is going to be the buying of the parts. I'm going to use a Lifen motor, since it's only like 120 bucks, and then build the frame around that kind of. It's going to be mostly out of wood, except for the shocks. I do have a swing arm for it, but I'm going to make that out of wood too, just to make it more challenging for me. And here's some other pictures that just like, I'm going to have to. The frame is going to be very hard to do. You're going to have to like really, it's going to be really bulky, I think. And then the other part that's going to be pretty tough is going to be the swing arm where it pivots, and obviously I might have to do some welding for the what's it called? I can't think of it. The steering stem area. So that's going to be pretty complicated. I already kind of know what I'm going to do, but yeah, we're going to go from there. And then the frame is going to be pretty tough too, because you're using wood, which is straight, and there's a lot of tension and compression when you're sitting down on these parts. And if you have to use two separate parts for this, it's going to be a lot of compression right there at these 2 points. And I don't know if the wood's going to withstand that, plus the motor pulling down, the compression right here, and the tension between these parts is going to be insanely hard to do. So I might have to bracket everything up and like really support it with metal and then bolts and everything. So that's going to be like a heavy part right here in the middle. But enough talking, let's go get the motor, let's go get the parts, and kind of lay out everything on the driveway and see what we're working with here. The reason I'm doing this is because I'm just itching to build something. I've been building tree forts and stuff in the back when I was like 6 years old, in the back of my house or over here. And I'm just so sick of buying bikes, and I just want to build something. So eventually we're going to go from building bikes out of wood to building bikes out of metal, but I just have to get a better welder first before I can do that. So we're just going to make a mock-up one of wood and see what it looks like. So stick along, hopefully you guys like the video, and right when I get the parts, we'll update you guys. Alright guys, got the supplies, got the motor right here. It was like 120 bucks. It was a Predator engine. It's just a pull start one. And then I got the wood back there, and we've got all the screws and all that crap right here. We're gonna do like a nice layout of all the supplies when I get home. Total was $180 for everything, which wasn't that bad. Plus I think the girl overcharged me. So when we get home, we're gonna lay it all out and see what we have to work with. Right now I'm just gonna do the frame probably, and just kind of mount the engine and see where we can go from there. So stay tuned. Alright, just got back from Harbor Freight and Menards. So we've got, okay, so these are gonna, okay, so let's start with the motor here first. Predator engine, 212cc, nothing special. We've got handlebars, Renthal, probably gonna use these. Try to incorporate the seat since I had it laying around, and this gas tank since I had it laying around from like a, I don't know, I think it was like a YZ125 I had that from, and that was from Charlie's KX100. And then these shocks, I don't know if I'm going to do a dual shock yet, or just two lined up perfectly to make like one mono shock in the back. And then got some wood cutout tools, some screws. I'm going to try to make this the steering stem, get some bearings, and then put a rod through there, and then mount it to one of these for the steering stem. This is going to be the main part of the frame right here, the 2x4s. And then these are going to be the brackets. I went with pretty big brackets because it's got to hold that motor and me. So it's going to be a lot of tension and compression going on these things. And I bought these metal pieces to bracket everything. So once you do like cuts, angle cuts, you can bracket it on both sides so it makes it stronger. And then what else? So yeah, that's pretty much it. So today, probably going to be doing, let's see here, probably going to be doing the frame part. So let me get the motor out, Got my pieces of paper right here. Let's see. So my design for the frame is like this. So today we're gonna work on this part right here, the subframe and the frame, which technically is all in one. So I'm gonna try to make these out of the 2x4s, and then these brackets I have the, I think they're like 2x1s or whatever. These all 2x1s, and then either do a monoshock right here in the back that hooks onto a bracket right here, the swing arm, which might be cool. So you'd have to put like a cross section right here and 2 shocks right here instead of back here, which might be better because those are pretty short. So I don't know, we'll figure it out though. So first step is trying to make this frame. So let's get the engine out, unbox that, and see what how big that thing is. Manual tool for the spark plug, I'm guessing. Bunch of foam. Oh, this is bigger than I thought. Obviously, we don't have to use the gas tank though, so it's pretty heavy too. Still got, you know, this plastic junk in there. Alright, so this is it. It's pretty big. So the gas tank is obviously going to come off. Hopefully that can come off of there. Yeah, it looks like it's bolted on. I think it's all set to go. Does need a clutch, obviously. So I need to buy that, but other than that, she's just going to leave this guy on there. Looks like that's all greased up right there. So I've used these motors before. They seem to be pretty reliable. I had one on the mini bike. So I should have plenty of power for what we're going to use it for. Yeah, this is only 120 bucks. So, not too pricey. So what we're going to do is see where it can mount to the bottom of the frame, and then kind of build the frame off of the motor. We're going to probably take the gas tank off and see where that leaves us with the amount of space, but that's not too big of a motor, so it should be fine. But yeah, let's get started in the frame, mark some stuff off, and see where that leaves us. Alright guys, tomorrow I'm going to be working on the frame. Actually today I am, but that'll be tomorrow's video, so stay tuned. Hopefully this series turns out to be a pretty good build. The Elsinore 50, I still can't get that thing to run. I'll work on that some more too, so that'll be like a separate series. And then we'll be doing the building the dirt bike out of wood series 2. So look forward to that. Lots of things to come. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Until next time, we are out.
Yeah, push the gas, get a motherfucking nosebleed. She ain't never met a youngin' do it like me. She got a man, but she said she really like me. She doing things to excite me. She sending all her friends snaps on my new tracks, 'cause all these hoes know